Warning, the following content is unscripted and definitely will offend your precious feelings. Viewer discretion is advised.
This video is not intended for children. Viewer discretion is advised.
If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.
Thank you.
Joined the Corps, we didn't have any fancy schmancy tanks. We had sticks, 2 sticks and a rock for a whole platoon, and we had to share the rock. Fuck 'em.
Greetings, one and all, and welcome to Mornings of Mischief. I'm your host, Stone Loki, and with me today, of course, is my co-host here on Zerohour, Zeropium. How are you doing, brother?
Good morning, Loki. Good morning, chat. I see you all there, and welcome to part 2 of our NES Zero Power Hour live on your Mornings of Mischief. Good morning, everybody.
Dr. Mario.
Is it Mario or Mario?
Mario.
It's
Luigi.
Mario.
Luigi specifically says Mario. Mario.
What an intro.
Mario.
Oh, man. Yes, good morning, Arwood. Okay, one time for you. Here we go. I can't do it. That's as good as it gets. Good morning, everybody. I'm so glad you're here with us because we're gonna have some fun. It's been a busy week. We've been busy putting this together. Loki is stick cutting and pasting and doing all that fancy shit. So
that's right.
I'm glad you're all here for the ride.
Heck yes, we've got video. We're gonna play while we're talking about this. I absolutely positively love the fact that we got to do this. We got to go back and visit some old games, old fun games, some games that aren't so fun anymore, but some old fun games.
Oh yeah, for sure. The classics, the not so classics, the aggravation, the headaches. I will tell you guys, this was the footage that you'll see of the stuff that I recorded. That was pretty much the first time in a long time of playing all that stuff. So enjoy the embarrassment and the excitement. And yeah, I took the nostalgia goggles off. This is complete, impressions and how things may or may not hold up today. So get ready for the ride.
Oh, yeah.
So let's
go 13 to go with our discussion here, along with some other games. So let's go down this list. We do have a list that we prepared at the end of last week. And let's go to the top of that list. And at the top of that list, if I can find it.
And thank you all
is
for your recommendations.
yes, thank you guys so very much for your recommendations from last week. First on our list was Super Mario Brothers 3. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Oh man, what can you say about Super Mario Brothers 3?
It still holds up.
It damn well
Gameplay.
holds up. Now,
Gameplay still holds up today.
yeah, absolutely. And I was thinking of this when I was playing this too, because we've all played it. If you're like me, you played it umpteen bazillion times. And the number one reason for me personally why I think it holds up in any generation is the control. It feels good to play. There's no clunkiness, there's nothing. It's just absolutely fluid Mario.
Decepticon Cave of Villains, boo, this ain't Sifu. We are bringing Sifu back. And I got through the first level still at the age of 20. So we are bringing it back.
Sifu back.
We're going to play more Sifu, guys.
It's coming. It's coming. But today we're making ourselves feel old.
Super Mario Brothers 3 was a huge game. It had a movie tie-in. It was just the shit. You remember that? Oh, we're going to play a game, and that's never been played before. Yeah. Super Mario Brothers 3. And people were shitting their shorts. Oh, my God.
Yeah, and the friggin' gates of oblivion just opened there, and it's like, wow, that was an hour and a half advertisement for Nintendo, if there ever was one.
Oh, yeah. The Power Glove.
Look, it's her, guys and girls. It's oh, that's Maria. Cherry Grace doesn't come until later.
Oh, really?
Agent for Fixer.
Mm-hmm.
How about I just fix her? No, I'm kidding. But yeah, Mario Brothers 3, guys. It's just an absolute finesse and improvement of the first two that came before it. And it's fun for anybody to just pick up and play. Like I said, it feels good to control. Not so bad of a learning curve, a decent challenge for all ages, and it holds up. It stands the test of time without question.
Man Squatch says, I love the Power Glove. It's so bad.
It's so bad. Yeah, it's bad, all right. Oh my God. I just realized what this was, Loki. This is actually my video of Golgo 13.
Yes, it is.
Oh my God. I can't believe
you
found that. I totally forgot it was there.
Oh, yeah.
What's missing is the commentary, but that's all right. This is probably like the first time playing Golgo 13 in at least 25 years. But, oh man, I don't know why we're playing this when we're talking Mario 3, but it's good for the lulz. Am I right?
Oh yeah. And keep us off topic. Let's talk about Mike Tyson's Punch Out, which is actually in here somewhere. I don't know where it is, but it'll be in here.
Yeah,
somewhere.
Did you have a chance to pick up and replay some Mike Tyson's Punch Out?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How'd you
Gabby J. Yay.
California.
Oh, that's in Super Nintendo. Yeah, California, the Wizard.
Yeah, for others you don't know, it's from the Wizard. Go look it up.
I got my ass knocked out by Mike Tyson. Just to get there is like a severe undertaking of tremendous will and drive to get there, and then you just get your ass completely knocked out.
Yeah, because Mike Tyson don't screw around. I'm definitely going to make orphans of your children. I'm going to knock your ass out in 3 seconds, and he probably would too. I didn't even stick around. Oh, here's Mike Tyson there. Yep. Oh, he's waiting for your challenge. Yeah, all I did was fight Glass Joe because, again, like I said, this is the first time in a long time picking these back up. But again, kind of like Mario 3, obviously when you're fighting opponents, you have to learn counter, dodge, recognize their patterns and stuff. But the control is easy. It's easy to pick up and play. And when you get your ass kicked, which will happen, you just laugh at it. You just have a good time.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this is definitely one of the games that I want to play the sequel to. Oh,
for sure.
So
Super Punch Out?
Super Punch Out.
Hell yeah.
We were talking about Mario Brothers 3. We didn't even really touch on the fact that the Mario Brothers 3 All-Stars is pretty much Mario Brothers 3 with a new coat of paint.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is. I mean, if you guys have access to that sort of thing, it's just a great all-in-one kind of thing to get your hands on. But the funny thing is, because every Mario 1, 2, and 3, they all have a different set of physics. and Mario All-Stars actually carries that over into all of them. I still say Mario 3 controls the best, but I love every single one of them. But
Absolutely.
but
I
Mario,
I love the way that the original Super Mario Brothers looks on All Stars. I absolutely love it.
oh yeah, yeah. I mean, there's people I know that they love new technology, new gadgets, and there's me knocking out. Or is this my footage?
Yes, this
Yeah,
is your footage.
I think I go 2 rounds with Glass Joe, folks. We're just building suspense.
You know, his one win is against Gabby J.
I was gonna say, yeah. If anybody knows who his one win came against, because man,
It was
that's
against
crazy.
Gabby J, who is in Super Punch Out.
Yeah. And there's round 1, folks. Just juking and jiving. We're learning the ropes here. Stick and move. Stick and move. I promise you, I will not Glass Joe on his ass. Yeah, I had some good times playing this. I think I don't know if I've ever beat Mike Tyson or not. I mean, I may have, but it was probably a long time ago. And here we go, live in the second round, folks. Just juking and jiving, ducking and weaving, giving it Glass Joe.
Now they renamed this game after Mike Tyson went to jail.
Mm-hmm.
They renamed it Punch Out with Mr. Dream.
Yeah. Yeah, it's.
And
I mean, yeah,
Mr.
it's
Dream was
essentially. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Mr. Dream is basically a white version of Mike Tyson.
Yeah, it's White Tyson, pretty much. Yeah, I mean, it's essentially the same game, but if you can get your hands on the original Mike Tyson's Punch Out, that's what it's all about. Now, I think Glass Joe gets up one more time here. Yeah, he gets up one more time, and then I save that star, and we're going for the 3 knockdown rule, folks. 3 knockdowns. He's coming. Just gonna let him do his thing here, feeling him out.
So, as far as this game goes, before we move on, do you think this carries over to today? Would people be interested in still playing this game today?
Dude, it was, and there it is, the total knockout, folks. Bam, he's down for the count. It wasn't too long ago, Loki. I actually saw Mike Tyson play this game on a talk show, and he was actually doing pretty well. And I would like to think, oh shit, here's what's coming up next. I would like to think it does carry over just because it's simplicity in itself. It's easy to pick up and play, but it's difficult to master. There's a really good, decent amount of challenge there if you know what to look for. I mean, obviously it wouldn't be as complex as other games like Fight Night, the Fight Night series or anything like that. But for me personally, looking back, if you want good basic boxing fun, you can't go wrong with Mike Tyson's Punch Out, whether you keep getting your ass kicked or not. It just challenges you to be better.
All right. Obviously, we've got Ninja Gaiden up on the screen, so let's talk Ninja Gaiden real quick.
Yeah.
Totally different than its Xbox remake, but fun. Fun, still fun. I played all 3 of these to death when I was a kid. I absolutely loved all 3 of these games. I loved the challenge. I loved the bonus. I think I completely cheated my ass off on the 3rd game with Game Genie, but I had a ton of fun playing these when I was a kid, and it made me immediately want to get the game on Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
It was just one of those must buys.
Yeah.
But what do you think about this today? Playing this today?
Well, again, like I said, I'm just gonna throw this out there. Any footage you're seeing is pretty much the first time I'm playing these in years. This actually controls really well. It's a little bit finicky sometimes, but that may have just been me trying to get used to it again. You're right, Badass Ninjas were all over the place. There's me just shredding the shit out of the boss there. No F's to give. It controls really well. And I'm really glad it does, because as basic as this game is, this one really forces you to focus and concentrate and figure out what you did wrong, because you're going to screw up and you're going to die a lot. Now I'm kind of breezing through these right now, but you'll see as soon as I hit the 2nd level, man, the things start to ramp up, and that's where I called it a day. So this is absolutely fantastic. I still think it stands up. The only issue I could see some people having is, of course, the classic NES difficulty. Like, how many people are going to be willing to sit through this and go over and over and over again? You know, that's the question you got to ask yourself. How much patience do you think you'll have? And is that worth it to you? I personally would play this any day of the week, whether I expect to get far in it or not.
And there are a couple comments like Psychodorp 9 here. Oh, I'm sorry. Psychodorp 9! It's not Dark Souls, but it's fun.
Yeah. Yeah. And it is fun. It's fun. Yeah. What would you think? Would you go back to the even the trilogy or just the first game? Would you go back to this today and find some enjoyment?
I played 1 and 2. I'm going to play 3 this week.
Mm-hmm.
So I played through 1 and 2 over the last week. It's 2 of the games I got sucked into was Ninja Gaiden 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was like, man, why did I play these?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, God, because they were so much fun. It was so much fun.
Oh, yeah, because you feel like an absolute badass. Now, here we go, guys. Bam. There's death number 1. That's how easy it is to get your ass kicked. The cool thing is there's unlimited continue. So if it says game over, you'll just pick up from the, where you picked off. But see, here we go. Prime example. Okay, I know what I did wrong. So I know what to avoid. I know what to do. We'll just keep it going. Oh, look, I'm getting my ass shot again. Oh, and the knockback on this game is horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. And here's a death trap for everybody trying to make that jump onto the ladder there. But
yeah, if you fall, that's it. That's your ass.
Yeah, that's it.
But if you go down the ladder, then you're all right.
And look, he almost screwed me again. And there's me failing to jump.
Yep.
And here we go, folks. This is the last push. So it's like, okay, so I got to be careful. But yeah, so to me, it's all about patience, absolute patience. How far do you want to take this? How far are you willing to push yourself? For testing purposes, obviously, this was just a one and done for us because we're not going to sit here and try to beat the game on our first sitting. It takes practice. I think I've beat this game to completion once, and I don't remember anything. So I was kind of disappointed about that. Yep, there we go, guys. Game over. But I still think it holds up. Kind of. It's not the greatest. It doesn't look the greatest, but it still plays very well. And here we go with some Contra. Motherfucking Contra. We see Loki doing some 2-player here.
Game over, man. This is you.
This is me?
This is you.
Who the hell was I playing with?
I have no idea.
Is there an option to play?
This is all you. All this video, ladies and gentlemen, all the video you have seen today has been provided by Zero.
Oh, that was the demo reel.
That was the demo.
That was a demo reel. Okay, there we go. All right, so I guess this is all my footage. A lot of the raw footage is still up on my channel, guys. I can't believe some of you are actually watching that. I only uploaded it for the purposes of the show.
Game over, man. Game over.
Yeah. That's where you got to ask yourself, how long do you think your average round of Contra is going to last? Probably about 3 minutes, if that. So Loki, what can you tell us about one of the biggest classics in the run and gun genre?
I hated it.
Really?
I hated it when I first played it. I hated it. I didn't know why. I was like, it was my pick at like Target or whatever, wherever we were at. Mm-hmm. It was my pick for the week. Cause I used to get like a Nintendo game a week,
Mm-hmm.
You get something like that. And I hated it, and I put it down, and it wasn't until I picked it up with a buddy and played it with a buddy of mine that I was like, you know what? Okay, I'm digging this. And then you get more,
mm-hmm.
You get this, and you get the later ones that have the different view. You've got the side scroll, and then you've got the forward and back view.
Yeah.
And I liked it. I really liked it. I originally thought Smash TV was going to be like this. And
Yeah, it was a little deceptive because you think it would be kind of the same scenario, just a little bit different. But also, real quick, yes, brightest day. I know I can upload unlisted, but I wanted Loki to be able to find the footage so he could use it for the show this morning. That's cool. But yes, thank you for
yes.
the tip. But I was aware, but thank you for looking out for me. Yeah.
So
Yeah. So how does Contra still this is just going to sound all
I've
kinds of
got-
wrong. Does it
oh,
feel as good as it did 30 years ago?
okay, so this is what's really weird. I've got the Contra collection on Steam.
Mm-hmm.
And you would think that would be the ultimate way to play this game.
Mm.
It's not. I still go back to Nintendo. I still go back to the Super for Super C.
Mm-hmm.
Those are better than the direct ports.
I'm sorry, I'm just laughing at me getting my ass kicked. I did do in the raw footage I uploaded this week. I did use the Konami code, but whatever. But sorry, go ahead. So you prefer the classic version?
Yeah, I prefer the classic version.
Mm-hmm. Just 2 buttons and a D-pad. That's
Just
all you
two
need,
buttons
right?
and it's D-pad. That's all you need. Jump and gun. Jump and gun.
Hell yeah. Was this a big game between you and your friends? Did you play this at after school parties and shit?
One of my friends played the shit out of this, and the other didn't. So whenever I was hanging out with him, we played it. Whenever I wasn't, I didn't.
It's a good multiplayer game, though.
It is. It's fun. It's fun
yeah.
running up. But what sucks is he'd always steal my lives.
Oh, that bastard.
Yeah, he'd always be stealing my
Yeah.
lives.
It's damned if you do, damned if you don't. There are parts that really you almost need 2 people to do it, but man, if you can master this by yourself, then yeah, you're good to go. Up, up, down, down, left, right, A, B, start. B, A, B, A, start. Yes, you're right.
Everyone used the Konami code.
Yeah. I mean, why do you think they put it in there? They knew that was how it was going to be.
Yes, Matt Cave. I actually have a selection of controllers, USB controllers for PC. That one of them is a Nintendo controller, one of them is a Super Nintendo controller. I've got a N64 controller, a GameCube controller, every Nintendo controller besides I think the wand, the Wii wand. I've got
yeah.
for the computer. Just because if I'm playing something like this on the computer, I want to feel like I am playing this on a NES or Super Nintendo.
Yeah, absolutely. Because there's even the old NES controllers, as awkward as they may feel when you grow up and your hands get a little bigger, when you play these games, it just feels right. Like there's no other way to do this.
No.
In my opinion, anyway. And like we were saying last week, 30 years, 35 years, almost 40 years, those controllers still hold up. They are still solid bricks.
That's right. Let's talk Batman real quick before we get to another game.
Some Batman.
Absolutely crazy, crazy game. That
crazy
is
difficult too.
Crazy difficult. Half of it I don't even remember because I didn't get that far into it when I played it this week. No Maniac Mansion. We can talk Maniac Mansion, but no. God, and the reason why the first time I played Maniac Mansion was on a computer. Wasn't on Nintendo. So
yeah, that's going back a ways.
But I get a lot of people's first introduction to Maniac Mansion was on the NES.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Brandon, you got it right, buddy. Batman had, because that was another Sunsoft game. Sunsoft just had great soundtracks to their game, like Blaster Master, Journey to Silius, and Batman, and all that kind of stuff. Absolutely loved Batman. Tough as shit, especially during the later. Pay no attention to these old intros, guys. It's from another generation. Oh, there's my original bitch right there, the Dark Queen. Yeah, Batman, crazy difficult, great soundtrack. Little bit clunky at times. I don't really know if it would hold up well today. Especially with all the new, Arkham City games and everything out there. It's good for nostalgia purposes. But if I'm gonna play Nintendo, there's gonna be other games on my list aside from Batman. So I think it slightly holds up, but it's not the greatest, just because the difficulty does take a lot of getting used to. And for shits and giggles, guys, here's my 2-minute rendition of Mega Man. Picture this being someone's, see, boom, right there. That's someone's
you
first
thought
impression.
you could jump on that.
Yeah.
You thought you could jump on that.
Yeah.
That's just a platform I can jump on. No. There's a moving platform on that rail that you can jump on.
Yeah, see, and this
again, all of these on PC, and I still like to go back to the NES and play it on the NES.
I will say Mega Man didn't. So here I know I gotta wait. I will say this did not feel good to play. It felt very clunky. It felt very dated. Really, what kind of introduction is this? Like, what the fuck, guys? Imagine you went to the store and just forked over $60 for this thing because it's, a picture of a guy holding some gun and shit. You're thinking, oh, wow, this is awesome. And this was my first impression picking this up for like the first time in 30 years. I'm thinking, what the hell is this? Because what you're missing right now from this footage, guys, is all the, for fuck's sake, fuck, god damn it, jump. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god.
Yeah.
That's what you're missing. So
game over, man. Game over.
Like, how long was that? A minute
and
a half.
That's it.
Yeah.
You're done.
Yeah. I mean, geez. It's
Yeah.
I mean, they improved with Mega Man 2. Mega Man 1, yeah, it's not necessary, guys. You can bypass that one. Yeah.
Take this wooden sword.
I tried to attack him, guys. He just disappears after you pick up the sword. So, yeah. So what can you tell us about Zelda? What were your experiences, either back in your childhood or whether you were playing this again for the first time?
I remember thinking that the whole point was to kill these things. That was the whole point in the game. And then I realized there's much more to the game.
Mm-hmm.
And there's hidden shit in there too. You can move one of those thingies, and there's all kinds of hidden stuff and secrets. And this was the like first real dungeon crawler type game on Nintendo.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had games with dungeons, but it wasn't a dungeon crawler. This is more like a dungeon crawler.
Yeah. Here I am going to a store with no money because Zelda's broke AF. But would you say this may or may not have been like one of the first RPGs you ever played?
Yeah. Well, this and Dragon Warrior.
Yeah.
Which was now, Dragon Quest. It was renamed in the US, but
yeah, pretty much.
This and Dragon Warrior.
Yeah, I remember putting a lot of hours into Dragon Warrior too, but this was me basically running around trying to figure out where to go, because again I'm projecting myself as like a first time player here, trying to figure out what the hell to do, because like you said, I thought you're just supposed to run around and kill things. You are totally unaware of the vast environments you're going to step foot into and the secrets, like a real life treasure hunt, ladies and gentlemen.
And with Dragon Warrior, I had this whole system worked out where if I could get 10 heals, 10 like I forget herbs or whatever they were that healed you. Mm-hmm. You could go out into the poison swamp and get like the best armor in the game, the thorn armor, but you had to have 10 heals to do it. And you had to of course be lucky, because you had to run from all the enemies that were in that poison marsh. But if you could do that successfully, which might take you 10 20 minutes of restarting and doing it over again, you would get you'd get the best armor in the game and coast through the whole damn game.
Yeah, because I remember Dragon Warrior being very, very intimidating. I know we're not talking much Zelda while Zelda's playing, but ladies and gentlemen, if you played Zelda, like, we're really, what more can you say? I don't know if it would hold up for someone who's played, like the 3D games and stuff like that, they may, again, it's patience, guys. For me, it'd be patience. How much do you want to sit through not knowing where to go? I mean, of course you could look up a walkthrough back then, these days, but back then you wouldn't really know what the hell you're doing. So obviously, feel free to bypass it, guys. But if you want to go through and experience the grandfather of where this all started, it's definitely worth a look, especially if you haven't done it.
I've got some trivia here for you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll give you a hint because Matt K brings this up. I'll never forget getting Zelda from Toys R Us. Seeing that gold card on display blew my mind. What is the most expensive Nintendo game? It's a gold cart, and it's not Zelda.
Is this for the ladies and gentlemen in the crowd?
Well, I'm asking you, but yeah,
You're
if
asking me?
ladies and gentlemen want to answer, that's fine too.
If you're referring to the gold cart of Nintendo World Championships, that would be my first guess.
That is correct. $2 million, ladies and gentlemen. You could only get these through Nintendo Power Magazine, or winning the contest. There are currently 32 of these were made. Only about 16 of them are known to still exist.
Yeah.
The other half are lost to time, or whoever won them never got them, or whatever it was. Mm-hmm. They got thrown away. They got used. They got whatever. But these were special carts that had 3 games on them. They had Rad Racer, Mario,
and Tetris.
Yep.
Yeah. The more rare would be the 4 tournament gray cartridges that they used during the actual competition. They're still out there somewhere. I don't know what kind of shape they're in, but there's
96 of those known to exist. The gray carts.
The gray carts? And
those were given away to the 90 champions that went to the contest.
Oh man. Was this the Double Dragon footage I uploaded this week?
Yes.
Oh, you guys are about to see some funny shit you can do here after we finish the bosses. What are your thoughts on Double Dragon while we watch me whip these bitches here?
Again, I have the collectors, like the computer, the collector, the Steam version, or it's GOG. I can't remember what it was. It's either that or GOG, but it's the perfect arcade rendition of this.
So check that out, guys.
I remember doing that.
You can walk now. This video ended because I got stuck up there. So if you want a nice way to break your game on the first stage, feel free to walk up that wall. Yeah. Would you say does the first Double Dragon hold up well for you today?
Oh yeah, on NES and the arcade.
Yeah. So
I've got both. I've got the arcade edition and I've got the NES edition, and both of them hold up today.
Yeah,
Still love them both.
Yeah, I absolutely loved it. It definitely felt clunky. It felt very stiff when you're trying to fight there, but all it takes is a little bit of getting used to. And again, decent challenge. So here we go with Samus Aran, guys and girls. This is it, man. I'm just gonna.
I did not play this.
Yeah.
I never played this until later when I played it on emulator, and I was never like impressed.
Yeah.
I loved Super Metroid though. Super Metroid was Metroidvania, man. That was like, I love Super Metroid.
Yeah.
I never could get into this one though.
Yeah, I think most Metroid fans would probably agree with you, because I'm going to freely admit, like, see again, because what you're missing. I was trying to show you guys a trick. You can actually roll into Morph Ball, and then come out of Morph Ball after you roll off a ledge, and then actually get a free jump in there. So that's a little free exploit for you. But going back and playing this, I vaguely remembered where to go, so it kind of looks like I may know what I'm doing. But honest to God, guys, this is a clunky, confusing nightmare. It just absolutely is. Like, you are more than welcome to bypass this, because I cannot even tell you how much swearing I did trying to get Samus to jump, because there's a lot of jumping you need to do. Like right here, we're like 2-3 screens into the game, and already we've got to traverse all the way up these hallways and corridors and all this stuff. And guys, it does not hold up. I mean, I can appreciate what they were trying to do with the limitations of the software and hardware they had, because obviously the sequels show the ultimate stories and environments they were trying to portray. But as a standalone adventure, there's better options out there.
I remember going through Castlevania Symphony of the Night and doing basically platforming like this. And I mean, just I'd never miss. I was dead on. Every jump, no wasted jumping, no wasted motion, perfection. And the reason why I was so good at games like that on PlayStation and Super Nintendo is because of games like this.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure. Yep, this is where I start swearing at the screen, saying, "Get the fuck up there!" Like, how many times do I miss this jump, ladies and gentlemen? Like, this is ridiculous. You would think this wouldn't be that hard. You know, all of us being Mario platforming pros and shit, but this is friggin' ridiculous. And I keep getting hit by these buzz bombs or whatever the hell they're called. Guys, it's a clunky mess. Like, I just can't lie about it. I don't think it holds up at all. I mean, it holds up a little bit if you want to feel isolated and, really have no idea what you're supposed to do. But, oh, yeah, it's not the greatest. Chris Persia asking Zero. So what you're saying is 1 in 10 words wasn't a curse word. Gotcha. There. Yeah. I mean, because pardon me. I'm like, no word to lie, guys. It was causing legit frustration. Just trying to do something simple like jumping through these corridors and jumping on platforms, which we've all done 8 bajillion times in our lifetime. And something that simple should not be that difficult and tedious. And speaking of tedious, if you want to farm health, this is how you have to do it. So who wants to stand here for 20 to 30 minutes just farming health only to get hit 3 times and all your health is just back down to 0? Yeah, it's really, really, really limiting on the control you have, knowing where to go, what items you're picking up. Like, who the hell's going to know that's a missile? Like, if I didn't know what I was vaguely trying to do, I would have been lost already. So yeah, sadly, Metroid does not hold up because, again, with Super Metroid, it's a instant upgrade and one that holds up a hell of a lot better.
Oh yeah, completely agree with that.
Yeah. I'm sorry I ramble, guys, but obviously we all got a lot of thoughts on our childhood and, the things that sadly don't age that well.
Well, there are people that would be like sacrilege, but they haven't sat down and played it in 20 years.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I would think for people like that, they like the idea of playing it, but once you sit down and try to figure out what you're doing, it's a little bit different. Because like I said last week, guys, if you know exactly what you're doing, you can fly through this game in an hour, which to me doesn't even really seem worth it. But, to pick this up, even for the first time after how long, and just get this frustrated at simple jumping, it's yeah, there's better things you could be doing with your time. I think we're almost to the end of this. I think I went and I got an energy tank and morph ball bombs because I kind of remembered where to go. But again, all this jumping, like, look, I just fell down again. What the hell is this? This should not be this difficult. But it's because it's a clunky, dated piece of shit. I'm sorry. I will always have a fondness for it for nostalgia purposes. But if I'm going to play a Metroid game, it's probably not going to be this one.
So let's talk Dragon Warrior real quick. Dragon Warrior brought to the U.S. The original name of the game, obviously in Japan, was Dragon Quest, which is a series of great RPG games. Probably one of the first, if not the first RPG games I ever played on a console.
Yeah. Yep. Same here. Very intimidating too, when I look back on it, because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Completely different format to, jumping with Mario and things like that.
Taking out slimes.
Mm-hmm. and ghosts and skeletons and trying to run when they trap you. And oh, here's where I got stuck in the lava, guys. Yeah, for some reason, Samus just wouldn't jump when I told her to jump. Did you go back and replay Dragon Warrior this week?
Yeah, in fact, I do that every once in a while. Every couple of years, I go back and replay Dragon Warrior. I've even got it on my phone.
Wow.
You can play it on your phone. You can play
That's
it on
amazing.
Original Nintendo. You can play it, of course, upgraded graphics. There is a Super Nintendo version of it that of the original game, that part 1 and 2, that of course has upgraded graphics because the Nintendo couldn't do everything.
Yeah. Yeah, very limiting.
Everything had
Very
to be kind of
limiting.
toned down for Nintendo.
Yeah. Which is a sad case for a lot of games like that. But I mean, if you know what you're doing, like as if you're a developer and you know what you're doing, you can do a lot more with a lot less. For me, Dragon Warrior would be classified as one of those things, because I remember being a bit overwhelmed when I started it up, probably for the first time. Just again, not knowing what I'm supposed to do, talking to villagers, sleeping the night at inns, buying gear, being scared shitless out in the wilderness by all the creepy things that pop up. But it very, very interesting foray into RPGs, if that's your kind of foot in the door for that whole scenario.
Oh yeah, that's your bag.
Mm-hmm.
Veteran Fire says the arcade 1-Up Killer Instinct cab has Battletoads on it. That's crazy.
That's pretty crazy. I don't know. Do we have some Battletoads footage today?
We should. We should have some
Maybe-
Battletoads footage.
Maybe we do. Maybe we don't. You never know. But yeah. So how many hours do you think you put into Dragon Warrior, if you had to ballpark it?
Oh man, are you talking about all time?
All time. Yeah. Go nuts.
Thousands of hours.
Thousands of hours. Now,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. I mean,
If you don't think someone, if you don't think someone can put that much time in a game, I'm not even talking about like online games. Just give me just a second. This is just since this game came out. I want to show you guys something. We will pause this for just a second.
It's okay. That footage was almost over. We just picked up the morph ball bombs, and it took me a second because I didn't even know what the hell I picked up. Again, we're just lost in the wilderness there.
1,312 hours.
There you go.
And this game's only been out a couple of years.
Yeah, I could see that though. It's easy to get lost. It's easy to get lost in shit like that. Absolutely. Yes, Soul Assassin Rare Replay does have Battletoads. I still like the original though, because I kind of feel like there's no way back. Like it's you and a controller.
Antstream has Battletoads too. Antstream.
See, here's the ultimate troll, guys. You just got morph ball bombs. You'd think you'd be able to bomb something in here, but nope. They just threw that in there to screw with you. You want to feel like
to make it solid. No solid.
Yeah, no kidding. What one was this? Oh, look, guys, it's Tecmo Super Bowl. This was a big request. All the sports fans love this one.
The first real football game.
Yeah. And of course, we're going with the Raiders because I want to show you guys the overpowered Bo Jackson. Bo Jackson is a built-in cheat. Now, here's a funny part. I actually almost ran this back all the way for a touchdown, but I purposely ran out of bounds because I wanted to use Bo Jackson. So here we are, running out of bounds at about the 4-yard line. So we're thinking, okay, we're going right to Bo Jackson. Should be a simple handoff right up the gut, but no, Bo Jackson's going to run backwards because he wants to build the suspense. Let me look. So, oh, good. That's awesome. 2nd and 17. What are we going to do? We're going to hand it off to Bo Jackson. Is he going to take it up the gut around the end on a wheel route? Nope. We're just going to keep running backwards. 3rd down and 31. Oh my God. Should we pass? No. We're going to hand off to Bo Jackson. We're going to take it up the gut there, up the middle, get a few yards. Coach wants me to kick a field goal. What are we going to do? We're going to hand the ball off to Bo Jackson. And then what's going to happen, guys? Bo's just going to run around the right end there, totally using the blockers to his advantage, and touchdown, just like that. All right, Raiders up 6-0. Welcome to Tecmo Super Bowl, guys. This is how it is.
Bo knows football.
Oh, Bo knows football. Thank you for putting up with that rant. That was a lot of fun. And kicking a field goal just for good measure, or the extra point. Yeah, successful. So, yeah, Bo Jackson is a lovely built-in cheat. If you ever want to piss off your friends and they don't know about how Bo Jackson works, just take them to school with that one.
This game right here annoyed the shit out of so many people. And I understand why. I loved it, though. I played the shit out of it. I got to the point where I was like the wizard on it. Oh, I've got the scroll, and I've got this, and I've got that.
I almost got to the Technodrome on one life. No, you didn't. Yeah.
That crazy shit. And
yeah.
It was, to me, it was just, it was Ninja Turtles. This is the best Ninja Turtles you could get until the arcade game came out.
Mm-hmm.
But,
yeah. So, pardon the cropped footage, guys. I was still trying to figure out how to get the resolution to work. But yeah, like I said, this was actually the very first Nintendo game I ever played. It wasn't Mario or anything like that. It was Ninja Turtles, because of course, if you're a child living in the 80s, man, this is what it was all about. And I do not think this one holds up. It's clunky at times. It's confusing. I mean, it's linear. What you're supposed to do is fairly linear, but man, you're seeing it live. The cheap shots in this game, the sudden boss fights that lock you into place and things like that, and the slow ass weapons. But Donatello's bow is so slow, but it's also the strongest weapon. And also here, I'm showing you guys intentionally, I'm taking some damage, because once you drop below 50% health, you actually get a big damage boost. So little insider's tip for those of you that wanted to know. So you did not like this game at all then, Loki?
oh no, I loved this game. I love this game. I played the shit out of this game. No,
So did
a
I.
lot of people didn't, though.
Yeah,
a lot of people didn't. They was,
Yeah.
man.
Well, yeah, because they're thinking, well, you played Ninja Turtles on the arcade, and you're thinking this is what you're gonna get, but no, this is not what you're getting. You're getting a totally different kind of thing here.
And they stubbied my boy Ralph.
Yeah,
I love Ralph, and they gave him this little stubby attack move that's just like,
yeah. So here I am, legit trying to fight Rocksteady, but of course we all know what's going to happen. We're going to switch to Donatello, and we're going to exploit the shit out of this. Yeah. So this was the first time playing this game for me, and probably, I don't know how many years. It was a few, and I'm not doing so hot, but I included, I would be inclined to agree, but I don't think it's that bad. It's just tough. It's kind of tough. Yeah, and I included this one for you guys because somebody last week had mentioned they were having trouble with the dam level, so I made sure to include the dam level.
Mags wants pizza now for breakfast. I agree. Breakfast
So
pizza
do
for the
I.
win.
So do I, absolutely.
Nerdpoil Lifeform. I've never beaten this one. I only beat the other arcade-based ones.
Yeah.
This takes some dedication.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's and almost too much dedication, especially with the dam level.
Yeah, dedication and patience.
Patience.
Oh my God. Yeah. This was like I was getting my ass kicked here. I mean, I love it. I would play it again today, of course, but again, if I'm going to play a Nintendo game, it's probably not going to be this one unless I'm legit in the mood for it, cuz it holds no punches. It's not for the faint of heart. Yeah, so obviously for the Turtles series alone, there's better games to play out there.
That damn level.
Yes. That damn level. Yeah.
And who are these guys? Who were these guys that you're fighting? That looked like
that looked like friggin' Leatherface. It looked like a shirtless Leatherface. Yeah. Like how ridiculous.
None of this was ever in the video or in the series. None of this shit was in the series.
No, you think you're gonna like fight legit enemies that you saw from the cartoons and the movies, but no, these are all just complete random made up kind of, things. Right here, I was trying to do the little jump exploit where you can clip yourself onto the top of the platform there and basically skip this entire section, but No, my Nintendo just wasn't having it that day. So unfortunately, I had to go through the whole damn thing.
Underwater electrified corals kept killing me. I just stopped playing in frustration. I was lucky to beat Ninja Gaiden once. The frustration is real.
Yeah. So
Dark Souls. Dark Souls. This is the torment of Dark Souls before Dark Souls ever came out.
Yeah. I think I've completed this game once. I think I had to fight Shredder a few times because that cheating. There's I won't say, but there's a funny exploit where you can just destroy Shredder so easily. It's almost embarrassing. But Shredder also has an attack that can basically one-shot you. So the frustration trying to have all the patience to go through that, finally get to Shredder and bang, he just takes you out like that. Oh yeah, this game is not for everyone. I would even say if you're a Turtles fan, this game might not be for you. And
Brightest Day says any game with the words Ninja Gaiden in the title is required to be nigh impossible to beat.
Yeah. Now here was a bit of editing, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I edited this one. This is actually my second attempt going through the damn level because I screwed up the first time. But I wanted to include this because I remember several people saying that this always gave them trouble. And oops, and I just hit my microphone with my teacup. That's excellent. So yeah, this level's really not that bad. You're be tempted to go right, but don't. Just go up. Deactivate this bomb. Continue on your way.
Teacup, huh?
Teacup. Yes, I'm having tea. I'm having the morning tea for our show today.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Bombs.
Gotta defuse them, guys. Gotta defuse them. I mean, I know it's really easy to kind of freak out and get the jitters when you hit that pink shit, but just stay calm, guys.
No map. Okay. No map. No compass. No little icon telling you where to go and what to do next.
Mm-hmm.
This is...
It's harsh.
Yeah, well, it's not just harsh. Really it's freeing too, because to me, I'm sick of so much hand holding.
Yeah. I think that's why a lot of them stand up, because they don't hold your hand for sure.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. So just stay calm, folks, because this may or may not happen. Don't worry about it, because there's plenty of pizza to pick up in the third level. So just stay calm, stay focused on your goal. That's all you got to do. Now, because of my horrible cropping, I think I'm hitting maybe about a minute left here, which is plenty of time. It doesn't sound like a lot, but you can see how often I'm waiting for these, like electrical things and shit like that. We make it home with time to spare. So don't worry. If you feel like you can't rush, then don't. All you got to do is just learn where to go. And then once you're well onto your way, feel free to just swim through all that electricity shit, because it's not going to matter. And here we are, guys. Home stretch. This is it. And then you'll have it done. You can conquer the demon. But yeah, this game is not the best. Absolutely not the best. And we're just going to wait, swim through, and there we go. And yeah, I think I had about 30 seconds left. So no need to panic. And we're all done. So those of you who've never seen it, there it is. You're welcome. Happy to do it for you. Oh, and here's the Mario 3.
Nerdporio says, I think the lack of hand-holding is the main appeal of BOTW. Mm-hmm. On the other hand, found it underwhelming.
Yeah, it depends. I thought it was an unbelievable premise. Be literally just being left for dead out there. No hand holding whatsoever. It's up to you to survive. So I thought that was a great way to go. Yeah, it depends on what type of Zelda experience you're looking for. I personally enjoyed it. I'm more curious now to see where they go with it. So here we are trying to speed run Mario 3. Whoopity doo dah.
Brightest Day says I wasn't even a teen when most of this was out. Neither was I.
Yeah, neither was I.
I was 8 when I got my Nintendo.
Yeah, I think
that was over 30 years ago.
Yeah, I was probably around the same age for sure. Look at Zero play Mario 3. He just makes it look so easy. What a goddamn show off. But that's the beauty of Mario 3 because it plays so well. It's very easy to pick up and figure out what you're supposed to do.
Big Rod, yes, 45-degree angle gets the star every time.
Yeah, I think if you run with full P power, also that helps. Get full P power for I think at least 2 or 3 seconds. That'll net you a star every single time. What I wanted to do here, I just didn't have time, was show you the secret mushroom houses you can get in World 1-4, because mostly everybody will skip World 1-4, but I think if you collect 46 coins or something like that, a special secret mushroom hut will pop up and you get like some random item or something. Or yeah, you could call the Nintendo hotline and they'll tell you how to get it.
Or just watch Zero play.
Or just watch Zero play. Yeah, because watch this show off fly through this fucking thing here. Like it's like it's nothing. It's like, yeah, oh, floating waffles don't care. Floating waffles don't care. Yeah, all right, just gonna jump down here, get my leaf. And we all know the rest. Mario. Fly up, get the whistle. Game over, man.
Mark Damon Lee tired. I was old enough to drive when the NES dropped.
I wish I would have been old enough to drive when it dropped. There's a lot of racing games I wanted to reenact. And thus concludes our Mario 3 footage.
And that's it. That's all our game footage.
That's all of it. So if you guys want to check out the raw footage, I'm sure we got plenty to work with. If you guys want to see me play anything, let me know. Send me a tweet or something. I'll see what I can do.
Quick. I'm going to go down this list really quick because there's a bunch of stuff we didn't get to. Super Mario Brothers 3, Mike Tyson's Punch Out, Contra, Metroid, Legend of Zelda, Double Dragon, Tecmo Bowl, Super Bowl, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game, which he did do footage for. There just wasn't enough time to throw it in there.
Yeah.
Ninja Gaiden, Mega Man, Batman, Star Tropics. I played Star Tropics, still holds up, still love it, still love playing it. I don't know if you played it, Zero, but I absolutely loved it.
It's good, man. It's good.
Blaster Master.
Again, really fun to play. Confusing, though. Very confusing.
Kirby's Adventure.
I love Kirby. Kirby is just good all around, feel good fun. Absolutely.
He eats everything.
Yeah.
Paperboy.
Frustrating. Absolutely frustrating.
Battletoads, which
even more frustrating.
Zero had footage. We ran out of time. RC Pro-Am.
RC Pro-Am, crazy fun for 4 players. Absolutely. Dragon
Warrior, we were just talking about.
Yep.
Castlevania,
yeah. Oh, eerie, but challenging. A good challenge.
Excitebike.
Excitebike, really not much to it, but it's fun to create your own courses and fuck with your friends.
And it is fun jumping the bike.
Oh yeah,
and landing on it the right way. Yeah.
Until you screw it up in a race and you lose your time. But yeah.
So and of course we wanted to play Duck Hunt, but you can't play Duck Hunt anymore. Not unless you have a CRT TV. Yeah. And I'm not disassembling the one in my arcade cabinet so that I can play Duck Hunt.
Mm-hmm. So sadly, but again, Duck Hunt is, I would say, even just from, a generalization standpoint, Duck Hunt is just so much fun. And who out there like me wanted to shoot that damn dog when he laughs at you?
The Genesis stream, Project Storytime asks, Genesis stream when?
Loki probably knows more about Genesis than I do.
We are going to do a SNES. We're going to talk about the SNES next week and go over our favorite games. So have your lists ready, not just us, but chat.
Yeah.
Next Monday, we're going to go through the SNES game, Super Nintendo. Have your list ready to add on to our list. Because Zero and I are going to come up with a list of our favorite games, see where we agree, where we don't agree. And then we're going to take your list, our list, and make a playthrough list. And we're going to play through the best SNES games.
Hell yeah.
After that, we might do Sega. I don't know.
Yeah.
I had a Genesis. And the best thing to me about the Genesis was
It was
Welcome
black.
to Joe Montana's Sports Talk Football, which
They
would
line
eventually
up
become
in the
Madden.
pro set. That was Joe Montana football.
That would eventually become Madden football.
Yeah.
So,
Quick exploit, guys. If you're playing Joe Montana football, just use the spin move.
yeah.
That's all you got.
Montana back to pass.
Yeah.
Or it would say player back to pass.
They line up in the pro set. I can't believe it. So again, I've got a lot of raw footage on the tube if you guys want to check it out and laugh at my misfortunes. Big thank you to Loki for throwing all this together, because I know we had an absolute blast putting this together for you guys, and we want to thank you all very much for your participation, your great suggestions, and of course for being here to witness our good stuff.
That'll be a while, Badass.
Yeah,
If
probably.
we get to because there's so much to cover with Super Nintendo. There's even as much as I wasn't as much of a Sega fan as an Nintendo fan, there is way more to the Sega, because you've got Sega, you've got the 32X that went on the Genesis, you've got the Sega CD that went on the Genesis. There's all kinds of shit to dig into the Sega Genesis compared to the SNES.
Yeah. I mean, guys, we could do an NES part 3, 4, 5, 600 alone. There's too much to cover, not enough time. But think about what you guys would like us to do for your fantasy collections. And again, if there's anything you want to see me try to play in its entirety, give me a shout. Let me know. I'll see what I can do for you, because I like sharing our childhood moments with everybody here, if you're into that sort of thing.
And playing games.
Yeah, we're just here to have a good time.
So guys, later tonight I will be over on Snowdub's channel for his birthday. His birthday's today, and we're gonna be going and hanging out with Snowdub later tonight. I'm gonna try and get some Sifu gameplay out again today. So we'll spend a couple hours playing Sifu, and then we'll be back for Taco Tuesday tomorrow morning.
Hell yeah.
So thank you, Lady Mist. Super fun show, remembering the old games. Hell yes. Like I said, next week we're going to be talking Super Nintendo, and then we will come back after we have played them and tell you what we think about them today. Unfortunately, today, Metroid was a miss.
Yeah, just didn't hold up, guys. But
And a lot of people don't like turtles either. But
yeah, it's funny when you go back and look at all that stuff. But as a standalone, well, not looking at it as standalone, I appreciate what they were trying to do with the limitations they had, which obviously grew to become the series that everybody knows and loves.
I guess. All right, guys, we're out of here. Everybody take care. Be excellent to each other. Always speak friend to enter. And we will catch you guys next Monday with some SNES talk. Later, everybody.
Woohoo!
Mario.
It's a Mario, bitch!
Mario. Mario.
These videos are tremendous. Like,
But I'm a
comment, and
Luigi!
subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.
Mario.